Hello student. Today we are going to study about a new chapter, that is Advice to Youth. It is written by Mark Twain. With the help of this essay, the writer would like to suggest some important points which are very much beneficial for our personal life as well as academic life. You know that the writer would like to describe about the youth. Youth is the ideal age to form lasting habits. Young people should carefully select and cultivate good habits to shape their character for the future. Now, first of all, the writer Mark Twain would like to suggest all of us obedience to parents. He explained in his essay that always obey your parents when they are present. If you disobey them, they will force you to comply anyway. It is far more practical to appear respectful to avoid unnecessary trouble. Now let us go ahead in this particular essay and find out the second advice which is provided by the writer to each and every reader. In his second advice, the writer Mark Twain is going to explain about handling elders and offenses. You know that he advised to all of us that we should be very much courteous to elders and strangers. However, if someone insults or wrong you, don't act impulsively or wait for a sneaky opportunity to hit them with a brick. If you later discover it was an innocent mistake and really apologizes for nicely it. Let us consider that the writer has a grand style which is very much typical to understand, in which methodology and mannerism the writer would like to suggest to the readers and especially to the youth. Now let us consider another point which is going to be raised by Mark Twain in this particular essay, and this is rising early. You know that with the help of his words of wisdom, the writer would like to suggest each and every reader that ignore the proverbs that getting up early makes a person healthy and wealthy. If you must follow the rule of rising with the lark, simply train the lark to sleep until 9:30 a.m. This allows you to sleep in while keeping your good reputation. The writer makes a lot of emphasis on these particular advice which we have in this particular essay, and let us conclude the another one which is explained by the writer before the readers, and it is the skill of lying. You know that be extremely cautious when lying, because a clumsy or unskillful lie will ruin your reputation. Dishonestly requires careful practice and precision. Speak the truth whenever you lack the skill to execute a convincing lie. In another habits which the writer suggests to all of us is firearms and carelessness. He explained in a very well mannered in this essay about those persons who are not caring or handling properly the firearms, and really they are called so careless. The writer would like to suggest that never handle or point a weapon that you assume is unloaded. Most fatal accidents happen because people recklessly assume a gun is empty when it actually contains a bullet. And he suggests one particular example of a woman and that child who had a particular unloaded gun, and by getting fear from this gun, really that old woman was moving to and fro and hiding herself. But at last the writer Mark Twain is going to portray one thing more, which is called choice of reading material. You know that stick to the moral and religious books recommended by adults. Following this advice will help you construct a safe conventional character that society approves of all. Now we can consider that these things have been suggested by the writer Mark Twain in this essay, and it is not a story. I am going to tell you that it is an essay which was written by him only for the advice to the youth. He understood himself that people will follow him, but I think that I will not suggest to you, to all the students of Kristi Jyoti Convent Senior Secondary School, that they should not believe in those things whatever have been written by Mark Twain in this essay. But I think that comparatively we have to understand the reality, and we should believe in real things, okay? But many things which have been raised here by the writer, we should follow them. Really we should adopt good habits. We should be early riser. But I think that if we have particular time, then we can go ahead with our own thoughts. Because being a teacher, I would like to suggest you that if you are adopting good habits from the scenario, really these things will be very much beneficial for all of us, okay? Now let us going to discuss in which manner he is going to advise the students as well as the youth. Here in this essay, Mark Twain is going to criticize about those people, and we have some literary style, and in this essay he is going to convert all these things into satire and parody, mocking conventional and moral lectures. The central theme of this essay is developing critical thinking and questioning authority rather than accepting blind obedience or superficial moral rules. Here in this particular essay, the writer has used different literary devices, and we must not forget it that he is a very good writer, and he has portrayed very well irony, sarcasm, hyperbole, and dark humor also in this essay. And if we are going to discuss it, then we have to analyze it that mocks the idea that adults value genuine respect, instead they often demand outward compliance. Now we have completed this essay, and I think that and I hope that all the students have understood it very well, and it is my humble advice to all of you that you should utilize your time and you should study this essay carefully, so that you can prepare this essay for your examination. And it is my humble advice to all of you once again to read this essay one by one, line by line, so that you should never miss anything which is important for your life. Thank you very much.